we have an update regarding three stocks in which uh, holdings by Dolly Khanna and Rekha Junjunwala have increased their stake by 4%. So, in the Q4 FY25, prominent investors Dolly Khanna and Rekha Junjunwala have notably increased their stakes in select stocks, with Junjunwala boosting her holding to 4.1%. This move has garnered attention, reflecting confidence in these companies' growth potential. Here are the stocks in which Rekha Junjunwala have increased her share. Titan Company Limited, with a market cap of 281,000 uh, crores. The shares of Titan Company closed at 3,175, rising by 1.66% from its previous close. Ace investor Rekha Junjunwala has increased her stake by 4.1%, bringing the total 5.2% from 1.1% in December 2024. This indicates a total investment of 14,535 crores, holding 4.58 crore shares. Titan Company, established in 1984 between Tata Group and Titco, is a leading lifestyle brand in India. It manufactures jewelry, watches, eyewear, fragrances, fashion accessories, operating 2,000 retail stores worldwide. Titan's revenue is 14,160 crores in Q3 FY24. It increased it to 17,740 crores in Q3 FY25, grown 25%. The net profit has decreased by 0.57% from 1,053 crores to 1,047 crores during the same period. The second is Canara Bank, with a capitalization of 80,257 crores. Canara Bank closed at 88.48, down nearly 1% from its previous close price of 89.35. A fresh stake made of 1.5% in the company, which has a holding of 1,171 crores with ownership of 13.24 crore shares. Prior to this, she held 1.42% stake in September 2024, but sold her entire stake in December 2024 before re-entering with a fresh investment. Canara Bank was established in 1906 by Amin Bal Subbarao Pai in Mangalore and is India's third largest public sector bank. It provides banking, financial, and investment services through a vast network of branches and ATMs domestically and internationally. Canara Bank has a net interest income increased from 18,620 crores in Q3 FY24 to 21,163 crores in Q3 FY25. This is a net profit increase of 11.2% from 3,827 crores to 4,256 crores. And the third company, which is the stake held by Dolly Khanna, Prakash Pipes Limited, with a market cap of 916 crores. The shares of Prakash Pipes Limited closed at 383 per share, down 3.06%, down from its previous close price of 395. Dolly Khanna increased her stake by 0.4%, bringing total to 4.1% from the earlier 3.7%, totaling to 4.1%. Investment of 37.3 crore, holding 976,723 shares, was established in 2017. Leading Indian manufacturer of PVC pipes, fittings, and flexible packaging solutions. It its products serve the irrigation, housing, sanitation, and packaging industries, emphasizing quality, sustainability, and innovation. Prakash Pipes Limited revenue has increased from 158 crores to 192 crores from quarter 3 FY24, at the same quarter 3 in FY25, so nearly increase of about 34 crores, grown by 25%. The net profit remained unchanged to be 23 crores from the same quarter in Q3 FY24. to the same quarter Q3 FY25. So we'll go through some more information regarding this. Just a second. Okay. All right, friends. This is where we start. We'll start off first with the company. The first company is Titan. You can see the price is 3,178. It is up nearly 2% yesterday. Today was a bank holiday, being Mahavir Jayanti. So overall, in the last 5 days, it is up by 2.5%, 5% value addition in the last 1 month. Overall, last 6 months is 7.75% negative return, almost 15% negative return in the last 1 year. So from the previous close of about 3,700, it is now trending at 3,178. Then the market capitalization is 281,000 crores. Uh, Price per earnings of 87. Face value 1 rupee. Price to book value of 17.65. Book value is 180 rupees. Debt of 10,700 crores. Cash of 805 crores. 53% promoter holding. Earnings per share 36% in the last 12 months. Sales growth 23%. Return on equity 26.8. Return on capital employed is 23%. Then the brands that the company has: Maritime, Octane, Raga, Fast Track, Skin, Tanishq, Zoop, Fever, Luba, Titan, iPlus, Zoya, Nebula, Tenaria, Helios, Sonata. Then company is in comparison to Kalyan Jewelers, PC Jewelers, Thanga Malai Jeweler, Rajesh Exports, Senko Gold. So majorly the comparison is with all the jewelry companies. Then you can look at the price to book value from the other companies. So Senko Gold 2.69, Thangamile Jeweler 5.51, Kalyan Jewelers 11.17, PC Jewelers 1.13. So these are relatively low valuations. The last 3 4 companies, something that you can look at. The price to earnings 23 is decent size. Then Senko Gold is 37. So that's also quite decent. Thangamalai 51 is a little bit on the higher side. Kalyan Jewelers 80, which is again very high. Titan itself is pretty high, but nevertheless worth the investment, since you can see over the last 6 8 months the kind of corrections that we've seen in the stock market, and you've seen only 7 8% correction in the stock and overall 15% negative return in the last 1 year. So it shows a very good sign on the part of this company. Then we move on to the promoter holding, which is 53%, FIs 17%, public 17%, DII is 12%. So again, the decent size of coverage from the DIs and the FIs, though there is chance of some volatility if the FIs sell off the holdings. Public holding is not very high. 17% is still relatively good compared to the overall stock of the market. Company has a good profit of 59% in the last 3 years. Good revenue growth of 31.75% for the past 3 years. Company has been maintaining healthy ROE of 28% in the last 3 years. Company is trading at a high PE 87, and company is trading at a high EBITDA of 52. We've been through most of this. I think we've already been through some of this. So some of the ratios may vary because some of this information is based on 5 years. Healthy dividend payout of 28.7. Stock trading at 29 times its book value. Again, this is a different, possibly more accurate and most up-to-date information available on this site. Company has a might be capitalizing the interest cost. Then you have PN Gadgil, that is the only company that was missing from the other list. It has a P of 34, price is 522, which is good. Market capitalized 7,000 crores, again, which is very good compared to the market standings. Then operating profit margin of 8 to 9%. Net profit has increased this quarter, so that is one of the reasons the company is doing well. From 700 odd crores net profit to the last quarter jumped to 1047 crores. Possibility of a better return even this quarter for the financials that ended for Q4 FY25. So you will definitely see the price may still go up further, considering that it was a season time and the company would have done well compared to the previous quarters. So moving on, again, this is the overall net profitability in the last 12 months, not as expected. However, still managed to keep up with the uh, performance of the last 1 year. Though the sales have improved, the profitability has uh, remained reduced a bit, maybe possibly because of the rising costs and the fluctuation in the price of gold. Then you have some financials, stock price minus 14%, profit growth of minus 6%. So those are the two things that may just hold some of the pricing or the bullish rally of the company. Canara Bank, 88 rupees, 3.5% down in the last 5 days, 7% up in the last 1 month. 15% negative in the last 6 months, overall 28% negative in the last 1 year. Then we have EPS of 17, promoter holding of 63%, book value 99, uh, then face value 2 rupees, price to book value of zero point 0.9. So not the best return, though company seems to be doing well. 18% return on capital is not a bad factor. Profit growth is 37%. Then these are some of the other listings in the public sen- public sector: PNB, Bank of Baroda, SBI. So I mean, you won't be able to compare the likes of SBI, Union Bank India to this. However, really, Indian Bank is the only other bank with a substantial value. Share price market cap is 70,000 crores, so that really doesn't make much of a difference. You need to look at the uh, ROCE. So most of the banks price to book value between 1 to 2 rupees. So I mean, between 1 to 2 times its share price, and price to earnings is a moderate kind of good returns. I mean, not very expensive compared to the price earnings, so it's a good sign overall. ROE, well, I think some banks as low as 6, 7, 8, on an average about 11, 12. Some of them are 18. So something that you can look at. Return on assets, anything above 1 is good, and anything below that again would needs further analysis and details. Non-performing assets, the lower the figure, the better it is for the bank. So I think the best non-performing assets of all the banks is Bank of Maharashtra, which is a good sign. Then these are some of the comparisons. Again, FI and DI is about 22%, which is good again. Public 14% again, and not a bad amount. Stock to be 4.88. Book value is higher, 114. Low interest coverage ratio. Contingent liabilities of 2,23,809 crores. So this is a big factor that could play a negative sentiment What sort of liabilities are these? Would need to analyze this in further detail. Capitalizing interest costs, earnings include income of 30,000 crores. So again, another negative sentiment for the stock. Company has a healthy dividend payout of 19%, 90% CAGR last 5 years, good profit growth, good dividend yield, about 4%. Again, these are comparisons that we've already gone through, so you can uh, go through them with more detail. I think we've covered most part of it. You can see revenue has been growing, though the net profit hasn't grown much. It has been uh, steady in the last 3 quarters, though the expenses and the interest factor has gone up. So expenses may have not gone up, the interest has gone up actually. So that is something that needs to be kept in mind. Financing profit, this is something that more detailed analysis would be required, or I would suggest you to consult a finance broker or advisor who can give you more information on that. Moving on, minus 28% stock price over the last 1 year. Reserves have increased, so that's a good sign within the last 6 months. Deposits have also increased. Borrowing has increased, so something to look into. Borrowings have increased. That means the cost of financing this borrowing is also going to affect the profitability of the bank. So something for the bank to work on. And Prakash pipes down 3.65% today, 10% in the last 5 days, 10% overall in the last 1 month, 34% in the last 6 months, uh, and actually not bad. Just a 3% negative return in the last 1 year. So whatever the company had done well, the stock market correction of 33% eroded all the value add that the company had made during the last 1 year. So there is a good scope of growth in the company. Uh, Market cap is small, cash of 216 crores, debt of 40 crores, promoter holding 44%, EPS 41, sales growth of minus 5%, profit growth is 25%, which is good. These are the comparative peers in the market. Price, yeah, so most companies range over 400. There are a few which are available below 100, 110. So those are the ones that you can possibly look at. Market cap is between 600 to 1500 crores. So again, market cap is not the major concern here. Price to book value also, some of them are available at a good cheap price. Price to earnings also of some companies are in range of 10 to 25, which again is a good sign. Though not all of them would be worthwhile investing in. So look at the return on equity. I mean, some of them have a very poor return on equity, 3 to 4%. Minus 5% is something that you all can completely ignore. You can look at Sri Tirupati Balaji, Premier Polyfilm, Prakash Pipes, and those are the three that you can look at. The others are in range of 11, 12. You can consider those as well if you wish to. Return on capital again, 27 is good, 21 is good, 18 is also good, 32 is the best. So Sri Jagdamba Poly and Sri Tirupati Balaji, Premier Polyfilm and SN Speciality are the ones that you can look at. Promoter holding 54, public 54, promoter 44. So again, very high amount of shares held by the public FIIs and DIs, not much of activity in this company. So again, here the bulk is in the public domain, and any volatility in the price would be based on such a high public holding. Company has shown good profit growth. Company has maintained a healthy ROE, so this is a good sign. 25-26%, maintaining a healthy ROC of 33% in the last 3 years. Poor revenue growth in the last 3 years of 12%, but 12% is still quite good, though depends on what sort of products the company is manufacturing and what sort of market share the company holds. It would depend on the future growth potential for the company. So again, good cash efficient, healthy interest coverage of 30, efficient cash handling 42 days, 43 days. Again, 10 rupees face value, high of 668, current price 382, market cap 914 crores. Then some companies to compare, a median of 24.5, which again is not bad, not very expensive. The price to earnings of the company are very good. 9.31 is a very good PE. All the other companies have in excess of 24, 20, 24, 25. Then you can look at the overall profit has remained the same. The revenue has gone up, but the net profit has remained more or less the same. So not the driving potential that the company would want. They want the net profit to also increase along with the revenue. So something that we need to see what kind of revenue potential or the growth potential the company has and the industry has. Operating profit, net profit, again year on year they have been increasing, which is a good sign. But in the last 12 months, the net profit hasn't been that big. So we'll have to wait for the numbers for the FY25 Q4 results to come out. Then minus 3% in the last 1 year. Again, it's a very good story from the company. Inventory days have gone up slightly. Days payable have also gone up slightly. Working capital days have reduced, which is a good sign. So I think this is, yeah, some of the products that the company has. Majorly deals in pipes, manufacturing pipes, different type of pipes. So that is about it, friends. Those three are the companies that were looking for a good substantial amount of growth potential based on the value investments by Dolly Khanna and Rekha Jhunjhunwala. So it's something that I thought would be keen interest for you all. So please share this with your friends, family, and associates, those who may benefit from this information. Thank you for watching. Wish you a happy weekend in advance, and we'll connect with another video very soon. Thank you.